Right then guys, well today I am going to be bringing you the review of the AMD Radeon RX 7800 XT, the Nitro Plus from Sapphire. This is an overclock card. First, we're going to see what the specifications of this card is, so you're going to see the overall layout of what the card looks like. And then we got some gameplay, and we got thermals, and then we're going to have a chat afterwards. So make sure you continue to watch. Okay, and so for thermal testing, I did use Furmark. Yeah, not the most latest utility. I could have used Heaven Benchmark, but it's about the same age. So I thought Furmark, stress it for 10 to 15 minutes, give it a good time to equalize when it comes to the temps. So what I did was I did for GPU temp, the hotspot, and the junction. I recorded all three. So for the GPU temperatures, the idles are 27 Celsius with a max of 52 Celsius, which isn't actually bad. That's actually good. GPU hotspot temp, the idles were 34 Celsius with a max of 67. And the GPU junction temperature, this is the one you really got to watch out for. This is the idle at 56 Celsius with a max of 80. why did I go AMD this time? Now, I was looking at two specific cards. There was this one and a RTX 4070, but I watched Andy Raffel's review video of this particular card. I watched it 3 times over and over, and I noticed that raw GPU performance, this was either on par or beating it in most titles. So, and as I don't actually use RT, I've rarely ever used it since having the 2070, and I barely used it using the 3070. So I thought, if I'm not using that function, then why don't I just go with a different card, a different brand? And this time my full system is all AMD. AM CPU, AM GPU. So it's you know, it's the first time I've ever gone a full AMD build. I've never had Athlon, I've never had any of those CPUs. I was always Intel dual core, Duo. I've had the i5s, I've had an i3, I've had i7. So I've always been Intel when it comes to CPU. But of course, in 2018, I transferred from Intel to Ryzen. And I've been on that journey ever since. And to be honest, I've not regretted it once. I had my eye on this card. When I first saw it, I thought, wow, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And what I will say for Sapphire is the overall design is amazing. You were into Sapphire cards or not, but that's particularly up to you. But other than that, the card is an absolute stunner. It's just beautiful. I love the overall aesthetic design. Of course, it's got RGB, which, you know me, I love my RGB. There's probably one thing about this card I don't like, and that is where the ARGB connector, that is right there. I would have preferred it to be back here or in there somewhere. I don't like it there because of the cable hanging off. So, yeah. Now, of course, I do put this in a vertical mount, so I don't really actually see it now. But in the beginning, I wasn't vertical. So, now this card at the moment is on sale at the moment for £530. I paid £569. Nice. On scan. And what I will say is I am very happy with my purchase. So, yeah. Look, I hope you guys liked the video. Now, of course, I made this purchase, so I didn't have to review it, but I wanted to give you guys the option to tell you my story and, you know, where I was making my purchasing decision from. And that was from your perspective. I was looking at 2 graphics cards, and I went with one that I wanted. It was between this and an MSI card, but there was almost £100 difference. And I'm sorry, but there's no justification for Nvidia to jump the price up that much. I'm sorry, but that's just one of them things. So before I start rambling on again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I've got a lot more stuff. If you might be able to see in the background, I've got a new CPU cooler. I've got some gorgeous fans that's come and a brand new case that came out a month ago. So make sure you subscribe for that. And as always, I hope you guys have a fantastic week and weekend ahead of you. And I will see you on Saturday. This is Richard from WELSHYTECH. Goodbye.